Hello everyone! How are we all doing today? I hope this video finds you well. If you're new here, I'm Moonfauna, and I'm so very excited for today. I thought it would be fun to add another Let's Play to our channel. I'm craving a cozy game, and this one is iconic. Stardew Valley released in 2016. And many a moon later, here we are today. Stardew Valley is known as the cozy farming simulator. And today, I'm finally going to play it for the first time. Yes, I know I am very late to the party, but better late than never. Stardew has always felt intimidating to me. It has a bit of a cult following. And when you ask someone about it, they tend to, at least in my experience, launch into a not very cozy description of the game that sounds kind of stressful. So I am here to find out once and for all, is Stardew Valley actually a cozy game? Let's find out together. And if you have played, let me know in the comments. Are you team cozy or team this game stresses me out, but I can't stop playing? I'm a little nervous, but right now all we are looking at is everything in the character creation and making our farmer, and next time we'll launch into the full game. So let's begin. All right, so we have a little picture of our character. And we can choose the gender, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel like there's no real need to have gender. It's just kind of the hair changing, and we could just have a neutral body type. So that's a little disappointing to me. I hope it doesn't play a big role in the game, but we'll find out together. And let's go ahead and put in our name, Moonfauna. And our farm name, well, I have in my arms here my little dragon. So I think we have to name it after our dragon. So I'd love it to be the Sleeping Dragon Farm. Oh no! Oh, it's too long. I guess we can just be Dragon Farm then? And our favorite thing, I don't know if it does this get brought up in the game? I guess we'll go with dragons. And we get to have an animal. That's exciting. I do like that. So it looks like we can have a cat. And a dog. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dog types, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cat types. Perfect. For this time around, I'm debating between either a black cat or a white cat. And maybe we'll go with the white cat this time. And then let's check out all our skin colors. So we're starting on 1. Oh, okay, so you can have a very colorful player here. That's really fun. I didn't expect that, so I like that. Guess we'll just keep it as it is. And then we can pick over here our eye color, hair color, and pants color. And I like that you have such control over the color. Again, I didn't expect that. I thought it would be just, pick one type of blue, and it's not. So for us, we're actually going to look closer to purple. So let's see if we can get there. We want it to be lighter and more. Let's see. Let's see if we go more here and here. Something like that, maybe? as I continue to play with the little... Yeah, that's good enough. And hair, we're starting on hair 17. So I might actually quickly scroll all the way to 1 and then go from there. So let's just do that. I'm not going to look at them until I get to 1. And then we'll go through everything. So it looks like if you start with the masculine form, this is the hair that I think you started with when we were here. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was on. And then maybe the hair that we were just on is like the typical start for feminine frame. Let's just take a look and see if that's the case. And you can, oh, you can look around on it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that one was tall. All right, so we're at 17 now. That's where we just were. It was a ponytail. I thought it was a bun at first. Okay. I like a little bit of longer hair. Ooh, like this one. Maybe we'll keep this one in mind. I like how long it is. This is... Oh, they're braids. That's cute. Oh, that one's really cute too. There's actually quite a lot of different hair types. I love that. Ooh, I love that you could even have bald hair or balding hair. I like that inclusivity. Let's see. I like the little flyaways on this one. That's really sweet. The luminous. Wow, I didn't expect so many different hairs. Okay, so there are technically 74 hair types, and I do like all the different kinds. They're inclusive. I like that a lot. I think we are going to go with that one that we said we would keep an eye on, and it was 27. So let's go, yeah, this one here. And now we get to choose our hair color. See, how white can we get our hair? Oh, I was expecting it to be a lot more grayscale. More like that, yeah. From the back, it's so gray. I would like it to be just a little bit more on the white scale for the hair. So maybe we go with a different color this time. Our Sunhaven character has white hair, so maybe we'll be a little different and choose a different color. And I think maybe, oh, maybe we'll go pink. Something a little bit more like this. Let's see, or we could go purple. I think maybe we'll go pink this time. I want it to be like a pretty pastel, but I feel like if I'm over here, the coloring just isn't my favorite. So let's see from the back. Maybe a little bit more there. I think that's what we'll do, because then it still looks kind of nice from the back. And now for the shirts. We are starting at 1 this time. So we can have several different blouses. Oh, oh, I like that one. That one's funny. It kind of looks like in Toy Story, what's the character's name? Sid. It looks like Sid's shirt. Oh, a little skeleton one. It is October. At least when I'm playing. I don't know when you're watching, but for me it's October. I love the little sound effect of clicking through this. Oh, it's giving Gaston. Nobody wears a shirt like Gaston. I kind of like that one. That one's cute. Wow, so many! Ooh, hero pink too. Ooh, okay. I like the blouses cut there. Oh, what is that? Is it maybe like a little pig? Oh, I like that. That's cute. And I like that it's giving farmer. Oh, that one's sweet too, but I think it blends a little too much on us. Oh, that's cute. Wow, I didn't expect it to go over 100. The character creation is a lot better than I thought it was going to be when it comes to the variety of options for the clothing and the hair. Alright, so now we're back. And I do like the overalls. I just think I like the white shirt one better. I should have remembered what number it was, but I didn't. Let's see. There we go. And then the pants. Pants, maybe oh, that's a long skirt. So you could have a full-on dress. I like that one. I like the little flare of it. I think we'll do that. And then we can show off our boots. It looks like, I don't think we can change our boots. No. Let's check out our pants color. I think I wanted a little, you can tell they're a little bit different here. Let's see if I can get that a little bit closer. That one's a little bit closer. Not by much, but it makes a bit of a difference. So we can have different facial beards, blush maybe, glass. Oh, that's some lipstick there. Oh, like a robot. We can have a scarf. I think the blush matches our hair a little too much. Oh, you could be a clown. That's really fun. Ooh, serious. I think we'll go with none here. And I'm okay with that. So we looked at everything here. And now we need to look at farm types. So let's see what all the farms are. Standard farm, a simple plot of land with a large amount of open space to design your farm. Now I feel like standard farm means if you're new, this is the one you should pick. But let's take a look at all the others. Riverland Farm. Your farm is spread across several islands and scenic riverbanks. Fish are more common here than usual. You start with a fish smoker. Forest Farm? The woods limit your farming space. However, the bounty of the forest is nearly at your doorstep. I love a good forest, so that sounds exciting. The limit of the farming space when you're a farmer doesn't sound the best, but I mean, the forest. Hilltop Farm. Rocky terrain and a winding river make it difficult to design your farm. However, a mineral deposit provides mining opportunities. That's interesting. Wilderness Farm. There's plenty of good land here, but beware. At night, the monsters come out. Ooh, spooky. That sounds like fun, though. I mean, depending on how bad the monsters are, that might be like a fun thing to do. Four Corners Farm. The land is divided into 4 parcels, each with its own perk. Perfect for a group. Oh, that's right. This game is multiplayer. And so I guess, I don't know how many people you can play with at a time. I'm going to assume at least 4 if it's 4 corners. Ooh, a beach farm. Good foraging and fishing, and tons of open space. Sometimes supply crates wash up on shore. However, sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil. I like how it gets you with all these amazing things, and then it's like, but sprinklers don't work in the sand. And for a farming game, I think we're gonna need sprinklers, but that might be like a fun challenge to do. I'm assuming many people have already done that, but it sounds interesting. And then the Meadowlands farm. It's not the best for growing crops, but there's a chewy bluegrass that animals love. You start with 2 chickens. Ooh, I love starting our game with a little buddy. So I like the sound of that one. I think I would debate between this one and the forest one, though I feel like the game is kind of pushing us to do the standard farm. And that as you go, things get a little bit more difficult on the other farms. I don't know. Is it dumb to choose one that isn't the standard farm if you're new? Let me know in the comments. Did you start with the standard farm? Is that what you would recommend? I think I want to try one of the others though. This one's just like, it's standard. There's a lot of land, but this one's like, there's a pretty forest. And this one has chickens. Now, when I did look up the game, I saw that there was an update that came out last year. And I think this one is what came with the update. So for me, last year was 2024, and it was the 1.6 update. And again, when I was looking it up, it said that there was going to be another update. So I guess 1.7. I didn't see anything saying when that might be. So I don't know if that'll mean another farm or what. But if the game is still being updated, I will say when I'm looking at the character creation, the number one thing I think I would want updated for in the year of 2025 would be a more neutral gender character creation. But again, I don't know how much it plays a role in the actual game, if it's just the frame form or what, but I don't know. I think if a game is still being updated and they have the ability to do so, that's something that I would prefer and hope to get in an update. Overall, I think of the farm though, for me to pick, I think I'm gonna go with the forest farm. I like the idea of having a bunch of woods around us. And though it might limit our farming, maybe that's a good thing because we're new. I don't see us trying to make a giant farm right off the bat. I don't know. Is this a bad idea? Again, let me know in the comments. Should I have gone with the standard one? Is this a bad idea? That's what we're gonna do for today. I do love the music so far. I love the clouds, they're fluffy. And I really like everything else about the creation. I love that there's so many different types of the hair and the shirts and the pants. And I love that there were different inclusivity with the hair and the skin types. You could really go ahead and make just about anything. It's just really these 2 things right here that makes me kind of sad. But we get to have an animal. That's fun. Thank you all so much for coming and watching. Next episode, we'll go into our very first day. I'm so excited. Hopefully I'll see you all there. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And until we meet again, goodbye for now.